have a really fun hack to make an ornament using a clear ornament as well as a pack of balloons. Actually, you only need one balloon depending on what color you want to do this. So I'm gonna be using a red balloon. These are 9-inch balloons from Dollar Tree, and these clear ornaments, I'll link them for you down in the description box. So start by taking the topper off of your ornament, and then with your balloon, you're just going to cut the top portion off. All I'm gonna do is wrap my balloon around my clear ornament. So if you stretch it out, it works even better. So here's what it looks like when the balloon is all the way around your ornament, and all you have to do is put the topper back on. What's wrong with me?
A few moments later.
I did it! Let me know, would you guys use this technique to decorate your ornaments? So to hang your ornament up, if you forget to buy hangers, you can always grab some paper clips. I like to use the green ones just because they look more like the tree. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper clip and you're going to open it up. You can put your ornament on the smaller end and then just pinch that closed together. And then with the larger hook side, you're going to put that onto your tree, and you can also close that up to hold it really secure. Next, I'm going to show you a hack to make a wreath with a scarf and just a wire wreath form that you can pick up at Dollar Tree. So take any scarf, the thicker the longer, probably the better. This one's from Five Below. You're going to fold your scarf in half and start at the top, and you're just going to begin wrapping it around on either side, making sure that you cover as much as you can so that you have room to tie it at the bottom. Wrap it around both sides, and then when you get to the bottom, you're just going to tie a quick knot, kind of fluff it out so that you get the ends as even as possible. But this is just a quick and easy way to create a 2-minute wreath. So I found this hack where you could actually take a garland and put it into your Christmas tree to make it look more full, which I think is a genius idea. So I picked up this one. It's a 9-foot garland, and I love it. It's like cypress, and it's got all of this different texture in it. So we are actually going to put this into my tree to see if we can make it look more full. So I'm just going to pull this garland apart, and then I'm just gonna lace it through my tree, fluff it up, and hopefully it makes my inexpensive tree look a lot fuller. Let me know if you guys have tried the e.l.f. gift wrap cutter. This makes cutting through your paper so much easier. I also feel like it gives you a lot cleaner line. You just wrap this around your gift wrap and then put the paper through here, and it's gonna cut off a nice line. This next gift wrapping hack is a super fun way for kids or really anyone to open their package on Christmas morning. So what you're gonna do is cut your paper down to size for whatever you're wrapping. Next, you're going to get a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to put that along the back of my paper, and then I'm going to create a little loop at the side of my paper. I'll tape the pipe cleaner down in place. Next, I'm going to wrap my package like normal. I'll fold in the edges and tape them in place. So whoever you give this to as a gift can just pull the little ring on the pipe cleaner around and easily pull off their wrapping paper. Now, when it comes to decorating for the holidays, you don't have to change out all of the decor in your house. Consider just adding in select pieces to your already existing decor. I found this Santa at Walmart, but this Santa fits so well in with my existing vase and florals. I also added in a few ornaments to make it look a little bit more festive, and this took me no time to put together. When it comes to decorating for the holidays, consider looking around your house. What do you already have that you could add festive decor to? For example, in my home, I have this bowl and it's pretty plain. So I added in some shatterproof ornaments. I feel like it really raised the holiday cheer factor on this piece, and it took me a couple of minutes to do. One of my favorite things to decorate every year is my mantle, and one of my #1 tips to make your mantle look full and complete is to add in different layers. I'm first going to start by adding in 2 greenery pieces. Now, this greenery I absolutely love. It's from Amazon, and I actually showed this greenery piece in one of my Amazon live streams. Now, if you're not following me on my second channel, Liz Fenwick Daily, you definitely want to go check it out and subscribe, because I post several of my live streams where I talk about my favorite Amazon products all the time. But I'm gonna add these 2 greenery pieces to my mantle. To add them on there, I have these new hooks that I'm trying out this year that I think work awesome. They're command hooks that actually wrap around and hold the item in place. They're actually made for holding cords together, but I think they're gonna be great to really hold my greenery in place. I take a lot of time to really make sure that the greenery is even and that it's hooked and secured in place. Next, I'm going to add in 2 greenery stems from Hobby Lobby. They're ones that I've had from previous years. I'm gonna put those in the middle to add a little bit more fullness. Now, I don't think I've ever had a mantle where I haven't used at least 2 different garlands. It just adds in more texture. It makes it look more full. So I had this other one in my stash, and I'm gonna add that to the top area. And one of the keys is you really wanna try to mix the greenery together so it looks very cohesive. Next, I'm gonna add in some texture and color. So I had these picks that I believe were from Walmart, and I'm gonna start placing them evenly throughout my greenery. I'm also going to add in some pine cone picks. I love adding pine cones. I feel like they're just such a natural element that provides a lot of texture. Now, putting together a mantle is fun because you can keep adding elements and step back, look at it, and see what needs to be added. No matter your color scheme or style, you can use some of these basic elements to get started with creating your mantle. I wanted to add in these vintage ornaments that I had from Amazon as well. You guys, any product I'm talking about, I will link down for you in the description box. But when I added on the bells, they looked a little bit too low, but that was no problem. I just went back in and put them up a little bit higher on the greenery, so they were just a little accent underneath my greenery. And this is how it turned out. If you're looking for an inexpensive wrapping option, consider craft paper. I think it looks really high end, and you can get it at Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm gonna pull the craft paper out and cut off the excess. Then I'll fold it in on both sides, tape it in place. On the corners, I'm gonna fold in both sides and then fold up that middle triangle, tape it in place, and I'll repeat those steps on the other side. Now that my present is packaged, it looks a little boring, so I wanted to do something to kind of dress it up. I picked up a stamp and stamp pad, and I'm gonna fill up my stamp pad and I'm gonna stamp these little snowflakes around my package. Let that dry completely. Then I grab this crushed green velvet ribbon that I had on hand, and I'm going to wrap it around kind of at an angle, and then I'll cross it in back, bring it back around, and then I'm going to tie a knot in the middle, and then I will create a bow, cutting off the excess on the ends. This was definitely a really inexpensive way to dress up this package, but I think it looks really cute and very custom. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.